Yeah, I gotta be myself, no, I'm fucking it up. A lot of niggas mad cause I'm up, came out the rust. I was down bad, so I really don't give a fuck. Life like rolling dice, baby, gotta live with love.
Yo, what's up, Boxtruck fam? Alright, today I'm gonna be going over doing your PM on your truck. And I'm gonna just show you guys basically how to do the PM on the truck and how you can do all your oil change. You can do your water separator, your fuel filter back here, and the oil change. I'm gonna do a separate video on doing the transmission fluid change because there's a couple of more things you gotta do when you're talking about doing the trans, as far as the inner filter and the outer filter. But these are some of the things you're gonna need as well, man. Before I really get into the video, like, subscribe, comment below if you got any questions, man. I'm here for you. I love to answer you guys. You know, just start up a little conversation in the comments, and we can knock it out together and help you figure your way out just the way I'm figuring mine. All right, so the first thing you're gonna need is, you're gonna need oil, because you're doing basically an oil change. We end up going with the Shell Rotella T4 1540. It's a reduced engine maintenance oil. Everybody swear by it, so you definitely want to grab you some good oil when you're doing this. Next, we got the oil filter. So you're gonna need to purchase your oil filter. We end up getting a lot of our products, man, off Amazon. It was a lot cheaper than just going into an auto parts store and getting a lot of this stuff. I want to say with everything I got here, I want to say about 120. It beats paying $400-500 for a PM going and take it to any other shop. So next thing, other than the oil filter, I got the fuel filter here. So we're gonna change the fuel filter as well, put a new fuel filter in there, and everything, we are gonna prime everything. So you want to prime all your stuff. You want to make sure you got everything primed, so that let's work for the engine, man. So next we got the fuel filter separator, the water separator. So this is gonna go inside this right here, and I'm gonna show you guys as well. You want to get everything new, especially like we just purchased our truck not too long ago, and pretty much all this stuff just been sitting in it, man. We ain't really been able to really change it. If y'all watched my last video, y'all got to see our depth filter, and it looked pretty ugly, man. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty dirty. We definitely needed to change that, so we was able to go ahead and get that changed. So now I'm on the PM side of things, and I'm gonna change over a lot of these filters and get them new filters, man. Next thing I will say what you want to get is you a grease gun. Man, I end up getting this grease gun at Harbor Freight for $15. You can't beat that, man. Now I don't know how well it's gonna work just yet, which y'all guys be able to see if you watch the whole video through. And this was a pretty cheap grease gun, man. It come with grease as well. It got a 3-ounce mini grease cartridge as well with it. So it's not too bad, man. That's a pretty good little combo to get from Harbor Freight. If I were you, I would go grab that, especially if you got a box truck, man. You got something like this going on, you definitely want to get all your joints greased as far as in here. And I know y'all can see kind of a little bit. Now I did have to go and get a lot of this old gunky grease off, man. My truck had been sitting in mud, and it just was dirty. So I took a wire brush. So I took this wire brush here, and I just kind of went over everything, man. I just kind of got a lot of this grease and dirt and grime off, and it really helped getting some of that off, like down in here, because I'm gonna re-grease everything anyway. So I just want to get some of the old shit off, and we're gonna put some new grease in there, and we're gonna get all that going. But yeah, man. So yeah, I'm gonna be going over doing your PM. First thing I'm gonna do is drain our oil, and tune in, man. We finna get it going though. You already know how we do. Now, if one thing I did leave out, you do need to have you some diesel gas. You want to have you some diesel gas, man, so you can prime these fuel filters. And you want to put some new in, man. If you can see here, we got something in there, but man, that shit probably been sitting there for God knows how long, man. Probably not too long, because you don't want it going too bad. But I'll be able to show y'all that filter when I get it out. If you can see through it now, it's a little black. So we end up getting $3 of diesel fuel. So it wasn't too much. When you don't need too much when you talk about priming some of this stuff. Like I said, you just gotta really fill up this filter and fill up this one. So you don't really need too much when you're doing this. As well, along with the diesel fuel, you want to grab you a bucket, man, a 5-gallon bucket, because it's gonna be a lot of oil going in this thing, man. It's not gonna, you can probably have a drain pan or something. As long as it's 5 gallons, or it's gonna take enough of the oil, man. Plus, I plan on draining damn near everything inside this one bucket. So I ended up getting that from Harbor Freight. That was $3. I'm kind of saying a little bit of the prices of some of this stuff. This the fuel filter. This fuel filter was I want to say $18. The oil filter was $18, and the fuel water separator was $18. Now the oil was a little more on the expensive side of everything. This box we paid for, which it came with 3 gallons, it was $42. So that plus getting the extra quart was $15. So I say we probably paid about $58, $59 for the oil itself. So I know I said previously $120. I probably said a little too much, because totally we're probably looking at about really honestly about damn near $100, man. Plus this, maybe 110, so about ballpark in the same range of what I said. But yeah, man, so this is gonna be an easier way of showing y'all. So we're gonna go and knock it out and get underneath this truck and show y'all a little bit more what we gotta do. All right, man, so what I like to do when I'm doing my PM on my truck is I like to take this cap off and basically, man, so it can relieve some of that pressure inside the engine when it's flowing out. So I get it off, you know what I mean? As well too, you definitely want to take this key out, because you don't want no mishaps. You don't want to start the engine. You don't want nothing like that going on. Put that in that cup holder. Especially when you're doing this oil change. You don't need no fuck ups, man. Alright, so I'm underneath the truck. As you can see, might have a little bit, it got dirty, a little crude, a little crud of dirt here. But this is your oil pan hole right here, man. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna get something to take that off. And you really gonna need something like this, something like a socket itself. As you see, man, that fit right up in there. So you'll need just the socket itself. Unscrew that hole and drain all the oil out. You can see here, man, we got our filter up here. That's another spot we gotta get to get that filter out. So first I'm gonna drain the oil, and I do all my PMs the exact same, man. So I drain my oil first, because it relieves a little bit of pressure from having to pull on that oil filter, because sometimes that pressure is suck it up inside and you can't really get to it because it's so tight. Now hopefully I don't have that problem, because I'm taking a little harder way today, man, because I ain't got no wrench or nothing to get it off. So I'm gonna be doing it with my hand, struggling, however I gotta get it, but I gotta get it. So I'm gonna figure that out. I'm gonna take this oil pan off so y'all can see what I mean as far as letting that oil drain out. And if you can't tell now, man, from my finger, man, it's dirty, man. It's some dirty shit, man. So you definitely want to have on some gloves, or if you want to raw dog it, then do you, man. But I like to wear gloves when I'm doing stuff like this, because I hate to have to go in there and eat a sandwich and see that underneath my fingernails, man. That shit disgusts me. Alright, so I ended up getting that oil plug off. It was on there pretty tight, man. So right now I'm just letting this oil drain out, and just go ahead and come on out. That way I can get all that. As you see, man, that's pretty dirty, man. That ain't no. This truck been going, so it's definitely gonna have that dark color to it. And I as well advise y'all, man, if you got these type of gloves, wear them, man. Plus, put some rubber underneath them, because you're gonna do this. It's just gonna happen, This what it's about, though. So we're gonna let all that oil drain out. As you see, it's coming out strong. Getting all that dirty oil out as well. You know, I'm gonna clean up this oil pan. You know, get it together a little bit more, man. Cause right now it's pretty dirty, man. It's pretty dirty. And here it is. We already pretty much done. All that oil already coming out. Another thing you want to check, man, is make sure this plug looking good, man. Cause sometimes they get worn out after so many PMs, and you know, just doing oil changes on it. And then you want to make sure, you know, you ain't got no metal, cause 9 times out of 10 this is a magnet side over here. So you want to make sure you ain't got no metal on the back of this or shards of metal, because if that's the case, man, you're probably having a problem with your engine, man. And that's why you're getting bits of metal inside your oil. So, you know, you want to make sure you ain't got no metal shards sticking to this, because it's definitely a magnet, so it'll catch it. But yeah, you want to make sure you ain't got none of that on this, and you want to make sure your plug is a good plug to put back in there, because sometimes you have to buy another one, man. Sometimes this get worn out or stripped in the inside, that you just got to get another one. So yeah, you want to definitely check the plug, make sure the plug good. Alright, so I got the oil pan back in there. I cleared up this a little bit, so you got it looking pretty good, man. Next I'm working on is getting out this oil filter, which this gonna be a little tougher than what's it called was. Oh, she's spinning. So just like that, man. She spin right on off. It's pretty good. Move this bucket over a little bit so it can catch some of that oil, because I know that filter gonna be full of oil. Get you up in there, twist that right on off, and it's up there. Boom, got that right on off. I'm just gonna dump that right on in there, man. And put that right in there. Let's see, filter dirty, oil filled, man. It's full of oil. That's why I say, man, you want a 5-gallon bucket. And you know, even if we had something bigger, I would say we needed something bigger, man, because it's a lot of oil, man, going inside this engine. So you want to definitely make sure you got enough. I ain't gonna let all that go in there, even though I feel how full this is. But yeah, man, that's how you get the oil filter out. And I'm gonna clean up that area up there, and I'm gonna put the new oil filter on. Now this is a 5-gallon bucket. Y'all can see, man, this thing is damn near full. That's why I say you want to get you a bucket, man. Especially when you putting oil in this thing. You want to have you a bucket, man, because you're gonna need one. This is a lot of oil, a lot of oil to get out, man. And you don't want to run into a spot where you ain't got it, a bucket or something deep enough to get it all out. I will say, make sure you definitely tighten this back up, man. That's how you have leaks. You want this to be as tight as you can get it, man. I ain't gonna say as tight as you can get it, but tight enough where you ain't gonna have no problems. Nobody want problems, man. Especially when you already trying to do it in a better way, when you ain't gotta spend so much. And you know, that'll make you stop doing a lot of your stuff when you realize, oh, I did this wrong, or you know, oh, I didn't do this the right way. Now I don't even want to do it no more. So you don't definitely do that. Next, I'm gonna get up there and I'm gonna get into that filter, man. I don't know if y'all can see it. Get into that filter, clean that out, man. That's what you want to clean up next. And it's up there pretty high, so you know, if you can try to get in there, you know, it ain't no, you know, you ain't gonna have a problem. You know, just clean it out, get it good and ready for the new filter, man. So, boom, got that pretty clean. See a little oil spot up there, still gotta hit. Checking this out, man. Oh, so got that pretty cleaned out, and she ready for the new filter now, man. So we're gonna get to that for y'all. All right, so man, I'm gonna show y'all this way. I end up getting the filter in there, so it's in, and yeah, man. Now I can start filling it all up with oil again, and getting it back ready. All right, so if you ain't got no funnel, man, you like me, and you just making this shit work one day at a time, cut you a water bottle, man. Way smoother, way easier. Everybody got them. They come in a 40 pack. Knock it out, man. And just pour that oil right in there. All right, so yeah, man, just pour that oil right on in there, man. So I'm checking this oil, just pulled it out, man. It was like we in the middle, so you know we ain't too bad. I might get one more quart down the line, and maybe 2 quarts, and fill it up again. But you know it ain't too bad. It's sitting right in the middle, so we ain't full, but we good. You know it ain't telling us to add none. I'm gonna pull it out here so you guys can see. As you guys can see here, we right there, man. We damn near full. We good. We straight. So next, I'm gonna be pulling off this fuel filter, and I'll be knocking out, pulling this off, and see if I can get a good grip on it now, man. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna have to really get in here and get that off. That's on there pretty tight, so I'll let y'all know when I got it. All right, so I'm gonna be working on getting this fuel water separator off now. This should be a fairly easier process than the fuel filter was, and I'm just knock this out, and first you're gonna open up some of this, get some of that, relieve some of that pressure in there, and I'm working on getting this ring off, and I'm gonna show y'all when I get done and getting that off real quick. So boom, got that off. As you see, I still got my bucket. I'm still putting something in that bucket, man. I believe that bucket gonna hold more than what I'm looking at. Put that down. I'm also gonna clean it off. Our new filter did come with a new ring, so you're gonna replace that ring, man. This ring here. New filter do come with it. You can see. Voila. New filter do got a ring. So what you're gonna do, man, is just pull this off. As you see that filter, man, that's done, man. Filter over with. So you see it still got a lot of fluid in it. What you're gonna do is open that filter up, and should drain right on out. So if it ain't draining right on out, what's going on is, man, you need to get you something small and stick up in there. And I'm gonna show you that right quick. All right, so I got a little Allen wrench right here. So what I'll do is just, voila. And there it is, man. It's coming out. We'll drain that all out. And there it is. All right, so yeah, man, that's draining all that out of there. You can see we got some more dirt in the bottom of it. Once that all drained out, I'll be able to show you. And that's just gas, man. Fuel. Alright, so that ring didn't go on that. It goes on top of the bowl right here. You're gonna stick that right in there. Punch that with your old one. And voila. So your rings, man, when you get them, you come out the bag. One go on top of the cap, like this. Just like that to seal it. And the other one goes on the bottom of the fuel water separator filter. So you just clamp those on. Also comes with an extra one. I believe this is for if you got something a little bit bigger, and probably just a different piece for, you know, you got a different size truck or something. All right, so when you put in your fuel water separator on, you want to make sure that from the old one, this rubber piece on the top is not stuck on there, because sometimes it'll get stuck on there. And you just gonna put it in there like that, man. Boom. Then you're gonna grab the top. You're gonna put that on. Now you are gonna have to do some pushing down with this. So, you know, if I were you, just grab your ring as well. Put that right on there like that. And you just twist that back on, man. Just like that. As you twist, you'll see this ring going down. Just pushing it in, get it tight for you. Boom. Just like that, man. She back on. I'm gonna close up that hole because we are gonna fill it up with new fluid. All right, so you just want to fill this all the way up. Fill it right on up, man. So you gotta prime a lot of this. She's taking more than I thought she would. There we go. That's pretty cool. So we got her filled up, man. Now you're just gonna take the cap and just twist it back on. And you good. That's done. So yeah, man, we end up having to take this filter off. This is the filter that I didn't get recorded. I know I recorded this one of filling it up and changing it out with the new one. But yeah, it's just the same thing. We just untwisted it. And then we poured diesel fuel into it and just hooked it right back up, man. Just like you do an oil change, it's just, this is for the fuel. And you know, it just untwists and it twists right back on, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna let y'all see the truck now. We kind of got a lot of the stuff we said we was gonna get done. So as you see, we got that black now. Got that fender black. And we got a lot of these stickers off now, man. So I'm as well gonna do painting the box truck. We got a lot of it done. I ended up leaving some of this stuff up there because it is what our business is gonna be about. So we got a lot of the stickers off, man. So we down to where we need to be. We got a clean truck now, man. We ready to ride. Everything looking pretty good. We got to get this latch to put on here after we bongoed that in. That latch to go on there. But yeah, man, everything looking pretty good. Painted that bumper, painted that grill. We got her pretty cleaned up, man. She ready. She about to be ready to go and catch a load or two. All right, man. So, like I said, we end up knocking out the PM today, man. We end up having to do a couple things. We took off the fuel filter, both fuel filters, and we filled it up with new oil, man. We also greased the joints. I didn't get a video of doing the greasing of the joints, which I probably end up showing y'all how to grease the joints when I do the transmission fluid, the transmission filter, and changing that out. I'll show y'all how to grease y'all joints as well. But yeah, man, I ended up doing the oil change. We did both fuel filters, and yeah, man. So as well, next video I'm gonna show y'all how to do your Freon in your truck. So that's gonna go along with the doing the transmission. But yeah, it was pretty easy, fairly easy job, man. Stay tuned though. All right, Boxtruck fam, we out.
I got pain inside, racing through that shit like fuck it, I got Canaan inside. Tryna focus on myself, give a fuck my pride. Niggas cool with you to it, come time to slide. Put my brain in overdrive, I clear.